Sunday, country music video day. There's the man right there. Get that on the outtakes.
That's a good one. You come on in.
Trip, you in the tour bus?
Yeah. What do you think?
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Still feel like you're gonna fall?
Yeah.
Got all kinds of places to sleep.
You can hide anywhere in here.
Bands. Moving the sprayer out of the way, unhooking the nitrator, moving tractor in. And they're set up. Definitely knee-high by the 4th of June. Reality, no country music videos today. Heading down the river where we pump out of it to our Illinois irrigation system. I'm not going over to Indiana today. David's doing that, so the girls are in a basketball team camp. I may or may not go at least check a game of that today. I'm heading down here to the river, make sure this thing don't get dry dock before I pump it on or kick it on. Looks like it's out in the water good. That's good. Probably I'll give you a little bit more information on Adam Warner and his band there. I should have gotten talking more on YouTube here, but I got too involved in just watching. It was kind of neat to watch because, you know, I've never been around anything like that, so that's kind of cool. But me and him are from the same town, went to the same high school. He's a year older than me, played football together. At least at one point, my junior year, I was quarterbacking and he was running back. So I handed the ball off to him a little bit. Wish him luck, hope the song does well. It comes out June 9th, and I don't know when the video will be out, but you'll be able to download it on different streaming platforms June 9th, and I also have the link in the description, so go check him out. I think it's kind of a cool song, but I'm also a farmer. It comes out right here, and this one is like a low pressure system, and sometimes up there, the nozzles where they spit can get plugged up easy, especially with debris out of the river, little sticks and such. So we got this big filter here. We always open this valve up when we shoot it, so at least shoots whatever trash it is, and then it'll go up. And then filter can pull out, we can wash it and all that stuff. I'll go down and check the pump here in just a little bit, make sure it's in the right spot. But wait for the water to shoot through, it should be good. Then I'll close that valve. Here it comes. Don't look too dirty, that's good. Pump's running good. Out there. This pipe's not kinked. Looks good. Kick on another irrigation, greasing it, just make sure it works. This is a bean one here in Illinois. I don't know if we're gonna run the bean ones yet this week or not, or wait till next week. I don't know. At least make sure they run for whenever we need them. Irrigation duty today. As of right now, I think we've got 4 not running. I'm hitting the one. George is at 1 looking at it. David B had to go somewhere this morning. He'll be back. He'll be on them. And then I'm stopping it at St. F's. This one, hoping it just got out of line. A wash slowed it down and then it shut itself down. So it took back off. Now I'm going back to check the well, but since the irrigation already squirted up there, that road's too dirty, so I gotta make a venture through the forest here to make sure just get eyeballs on the pump, make sure it looks okay. Somebody mowed it for us though. Makes it super nice. Yep, looks good and still running, so that means the irrigation hasn't shut off yet. Now back to the middle. Well, I ran it that way with no water, now I'm running it back this way with water, walking it. Definitely looking for stuff for the ones that were behind. If anything sounds bad or looks weird, I think it's gonna be fine. Then on to the other ones. The only thing worse than having irrigations is not having irrigations. Or have them, not have them. And we can't have them on near all of our land we farm just because of soil types. We even got some sand that we can't get them on just because the subsoil's not right. It's all about how fast can that water get through the subsoil to your well, if it's fast enough to have a pivot or not. Then some places like this can't do it, so that's why we suck out of the river. River's a handy thing, unless it gets out of its banks, and then it's an incredibly unhandy thing. George is out there. We're taking the skid steer so we can lift the old wellhead off, put a new one on. I guess it locked up. I'm not sure what really happened. I don't know what happened. That was bad now. All right, what's your problem? Number 3, shut down overnight. Well, I don't know what was wrong with this one either. Just turned it on, it's been working for a while. Walked down with it running with no water, didn't see nothing on the way back. Just running, so I don't know. I just think these things get gremlins in them sometimes. Horse still sure needs it though. Starting to roll there where it don't have it. Looking pretty where it does. Hot. Really hot for this time of year, but a little cooler this week than last, and there's a 70% chance of rain tomorrow, so I have to look it up. But over here there has not been much rain for a long time. Home's in a little better shape. It's caught a few little pop-ups, so very fortunate there. Well, that one's going too. It's low on hydraulic oil. I looked for a leak, I sure couldn't find one. All running now, I think. Besides that one that placed wellhead on. Not sure about that one. Definitely needs a drink. Coming down the river. Going to fire up the big bean one. So maybe that'll make it rain tomorrow. That'd be great. Coming out? It's coming. Had some issues with the middle plug-in. The unplugger. Yeah, we're still shipping. Still getting clogged above the hole. Yeah. We gotta ship away. We'll go and look at it. About to get down the sweep. This is what is this? 190,000 bushel bin, 195, it's a big one.
Well, Bella's still coming around. I didn't know if she'd come to work with Bandit gone or not, but she is. She's still showing up for work every morning. We have a major breakdown on the farm, and as soon as I get around to it, I'm going to have to take care of that. Ice machine is broke. Here this summer, no ice. So that'll have to be fixed. Had a small crack in the nitrator. The holder machine here to work on that. Grinding it down right now. One of the supporting bolt goes through a little crack there. Should be taking care of that. We're good to go at least for a little while.
Down the river road. Wabash River right there. Got some rain last night, solid half tenth. I guess a little bit of everything helps, but like more, but it's better than nothing. It has cooled off, it's like 66 degrees, so just won't be stressing corn with heat as much today either while this is coming through. So yeah, Got the mower on the skid steer. There's an irrigation road that really needs mowed back, and another spot where irrigation it stops right next to a woods. So get them mowed up and maybe smooth up a road with the bucket a little. Well, I got the middle mowed out there. I should have got it before. And that's where I've been, making this road much wider, keep the trees from growing shut. And there's also that side of the woods where trees are getting close to an irrigation bed. So, mowing her up.
I'm going to be hauling some more corn in the new green semi today. It's a day I've been looking forward to a long time. There's an 80 acres just north of my house field that we farm on 4 sides of. It's up for auction. And 94 acres that we farm besides just catty corner from my house and Garrett's. So we've been looking forward to that for a long time. Hopefully we'll get them, but you never know who's going to show up at an auction. But I won't put the auction online. I mean on YouTube, but I will put on there what everything went for. Because I know people like to know that stuff, what the ground going for in your area. This 80 is a pretty decent field. You don't get too many of those options, you know, very often, because especially right beside your house. But anyway, I'll let you know later today. It's a beautiful day. Crops are looking good. We got a big old 1/10 of an inch of rain yesterday. Maybe a little bit more to the north up at Robson. That's where I'm going to be hauling from. So see what we got up there. It shows 3/10 on the climate. See if it's accurate or not. But it's right in here is what we call the Freeman field. See, it's getting pretty good size. Getting about waist high, I guess. Looking good right now. Just need some moisture to keep it coming. Chance of rain Sunday. Boy, if we get a nice rain Sunday, it'd be great. It don't, we can hang on a little longer. We're the driest in Indiana, is where we're the driest.
Been smoothing up our little irrigation road with the bucket there. Hooking this bad boy back up. Gonna mow just a few trees here with this irrigation. Across this ditch, I think it's dry enough to get down in it. This is the irrigation. It's made 1.5 circles. We moved it last video. We are gonna move it back to where it went here. Just a little bit. David's out there in the middle getting it lined up.
Well, I got up here to Robson. The climate said we had 3/10 to 4/10 up here. Checked the rain gauge, it didn't even quite have a 1/10. So the climate was really off in this last rainfall bunch. Sometimes it's pretty accurate, sometimes seems like it's not. Things are looking good though. Maybe Sunday we can get some rain. So back up here to haul a little more corn out of the, get 6-7 loads today, probably 6 out of this bin. Change the length of land.
Well, I got one side of that ditch mowed. I'm gonna head over here. David's went up to the shed to get the tractor to pull it, and I'm gonna start turning the wheels. Jack them all up with a hydraulic jack. Kick them out of gear, out of drive into neutral. Turn them, set them back down. Hooked up to the tractor, now away he goes. Or getting ready to be away he goes. I'm gonna go finish that ditch real quick, get the other side of it. Getting ready to work the last patch of sweet corn. This is the first, got 3 different plantings. You know, always hate when like you go on vacation, you miss the prime time for sweet corn. So you don't have to worry about it as much. Be ready for a long time this way. All right, getting all 6-row hooked up, but this thing's in the way. Pick the jack up, move her out. Move it up with the 1206. Keep the jack down when it's parked because it's a lot of weight.
Well, I told you I'd tell you what the ground went for, so just went to the auction. 80 acres of good ground, right close to my house. We bought it, had to pay $18,000 for it an acre, so letting you know what it went for. Then number two, there was 94 acres. Good ground, except 20 acres of it's pretty low, that floods by the ditch. A lot of years you can't get a crop out of it, but it was real close to my house too. And we got it for $12,500. So people out there, everybody's always wondering what ground goes for in other people's area. That 18 that we just paid, that's the most that anything's went for in our area. And that's also the best piece of dirt that's sold in our area for a while. So anyway, that's what she went for. We got it. Didn't want to pay that much, but when it's right next to your house, one's a quarter mile north and one's even less than that south across the road. So I had to buy it. Well, I didn't have to, but we did. The boys bought it. I went and spent their money. Me and George went and spent their money. Congratulations, boys.
There goes my ride. I'm gonna take this home so it can get all washed up and everything. Take about an hour and a half, something like that. This at least goes fast. It'll go 34 down the road. Well, made back to the farm. Garrett's out there filling up. He's spraying some soybeans around right now. We start spraying them. I just kicked on irrigation on some soybeans here in Illinois, get that going. So yeah, progressing along. It's cooled off. We got like a 10th of rain this week, which is one more, but that's better than nothing. There's a 90% chance of rain Sunday. Hopefully we get that. That'd be excellent if we got that. But didn't get the camera much out today, but that's all right. If you want your Ivers stuff, ivers-farms.myshopify.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.